Greetings everyone, and great here from another H-Pars 2 Definitive Edition replay. Spawn on the bottom right, or just the right side as the red Romans, we have a foreign name. On the left side as blue Bulgarians, we have Overtaken. See here, a lot of these piggies are scouting out quite nicely. Red's piggies are not really being pushed out all too much. He actually has not found this group of pigs, which actually is a bit important, nor these pigs. So Red has actually not found a lot of his piggies. Let's find this piggy. So this pig is a little bit mean and dead. Let's go over each player's civilization bonuses. Romans, they are an infantry civilization. Villagers gather, build, and repair 5% faster. Massive, powerful, but basic bonuses. Galley line Dromos +1/+1 armor, not important because there's no water on this map. Infantry see double effects on blacksmith armor upgrades, which can give them a little bit extra power, actually quite a bit of extra power in Castle Age, small bit of power in Imperial Age. Scorpions cost 60% gold and benefits from ballistics. Unique units is Centurion, a general-based unit that's given aura to improve nearby infantry units. Legionary, a alternative upgrade to the long swordsman. Unique text: ballistas and scorpions fire 13% faster. Almatasans, militia line, night line, and centurions train 50% faster and receive a charge attack. Now do got a man-at-arms rush against the Bulgarians. He does have access to militia line upgrade is free. That's why Bulgarians tend to go for a militia rush, because you get the free man-at-arms research instantly when you get Feudal Age. Town centers cost 50% less stone. Blacksmith siege workshop technology costs 50% less. Can build Kravos. Unique unit. Onyx, a very stubborn infantry cavalry unit. Stirrups, cavalry attacks 50% faster. Baggins, militia line gets +5 armor. Team bonus, blacksmith's work 80% faster. You know as well, they do also get all the infantry upgrades as well, so they have some very durable men-at-arms, or should I say, two-handed swordsmen. They don't go up to two-handed swordsmen, not champions. Palisade wall trying under siege, you see a bit of fire there. Got these spearmen and more reinforcing men-at-arms pushing forward. The Roman players eyeing for scouts for defense. Palisade walls see a bit of damage. Now those have these villagers now engaging the spearmen. Spearmen will have 3 attack, and they don't do all too well versus villagers. However, there's a guy with a sword there ready to stab them. So he can be shanked himself by the villagers. Spearman does get shanked by a bunch of angry villagers with knives. Now do got this man-at-arms and spearman advancing on forward. We got a good hit there onto those man-at-arms, so those man-at-arms do get cleaned up by these scouts, but look how damaged those scouts are. I would say throw those wounded scouts into the town center to get some health regen, because they're not going to be aggressive with them. They're going to disintegrate even to villagers. Do what you can for defense, but you may need to get them thrown in the town center just for health regen. Statistically, they're not going to be useful. Maybe hitting against palisade walls and housing. That's their best usage right now, or actually use what their name implies: scouting. And the Zadok doggos do not bite the scouts. They're good boys like that. We do now have the palisade wall receiving more fire once again, and these forces. Oh, that's what I meant. Those scouts. His opponent did a good job of cleaning up. Oh, but there was a spear in there. One of them was actually a high health scout, but he did pick off 2 of those wounded scouts and 1 good health scout there. That's why I said throw them in the town center. Oh, we do got a breach here. Villagers, they can try just shanking him. Yep, that man-at-arms is severely wounded. And the villagers, of course, a little bit, they're good for, they can defend themselves versus spearmen. And the man-at-arms down to 2 health, and so 1 stab, and he's dead. Go for the throat, villagers. What's the saying? Go for eyes, Chica? With Chica? That was Mass Effect. And what else is the last play of that game? We have these scouts receiving a bit of fire there. Scouts getting hit by these spearmen. One of these scouts do go down. single archer here. Mostly picked off the man-at-arms, picked off one of the spearmen as well. These scouts are falling on back. Blues are signing for more village production. Nowhere near full walling. Red's doing a good job of walling his stuff in. Very nice. I suppose since Blue was on the aggressive most of the game, he doesn't have to worry about walls as too much. Blue right now is not going on any villagers for the moment. He needs his gold to get out his next age. There's the castle age. Red right now is not getting castle age at the moment and pretty far from it. He has a lot of food stored, no food I should say, nor really any resources. So Blue will have a significant amount of time in castle age. They have the same amount of villagers at the moment as well. So Blue will pull ahead, assuming this attack wave does not knock him out of the game. Gotta have his couple spearmen, tower going on up as well. Let's pick up some of these horsemen with those spearmen. He does need to get inside the tower now. The rest of the villagers need to abandon the tower. Does lose a couple villagers here, but as long as he's hold on, he'll be just fine. Scouts now trying to hack apart that tower. Archers will be providing escort for them. And now the villagers do come out and start shanking some of these units. Of course, they can fall back the tower there to get some health regen. Red, it looks like it's now eyeing save up resources for his next age. Castle age is almost complete for Blue. This tower, he's taking out these more healthy villagers and pushing forward. Scouts pushing way forward as well. Able to do enough damage with his villagers there to allow his scouts to more successfully go in. Great gameplay there by Blue. Able to thwart that attack quite reasonably well. Did lose a couple villagers, but overall, he did very, very well. An excellent villager micro there. But launching skirmish attacks like that with his villagers and falling back in, and not to mention get a small bit of health regen being inside that tower. We do now have light cavalry now being researched by Blue. Very, very nice. And Red just started his castle age. He needs spearmen. Blue's going to have a pretty big advantage right now. Does Blue have enough for a Cray post? He has 75 stone remaining. I think he invested that primarily into a tower, so he's going to need a bit of stone there to either pull out a Cray post or for a town center. And getting his, if he would have got a second town center quickly, he would have a significant villager advantage. Some of these gold miners having trouble being passed around. Blue scout's trying to back out of the region now. This scout is trying to hack apart this house as well. They got now nice being pulled out by Blue. Red will need to get out a good number of spearmen right now. He's fighting against a lot of light cavalry and a lot of, and soon to be knights, so spearmen are going to be a good item to defend himself with. Is there a breach there? Nope, there's no breach there. There is a vertical wall right there, which are much better than horizontal walls. After all, walls need to be straight up, not lying on side. We do now have these light cavalry trying to make another breach here. He's reinforcing his palisade walls with more palisade walls there, and does get his own castle age research. Does Blue have a second town center out in the field just yet? I think he has, or he's building. He does just got a second one built now, so he will start pulling ahead on villager count. He's getting out his long swordsman. Remember as well, he gets all the militia line technologies free, so he will get free 2 swordsmen as well. But he's starting to get out some long swordsmen because he's expecting a large wave of angry guys with pointy sticks to come after him, such as these guys. This villager does go down. Nice little pick. These forces will get engaged by these pikemen. Large number of light cavalry's gone down. Nice to see a bit of beating as well. A couple more pointy sticks advancing on forward. Does pick up a light cavalry. And there's a good number of pikemen here. This force will probably lose, but he does actually have a breach there. He should have run away. That forces far to win. I would follow them back, get a monk, and heal them up. Blue does have monks being deployed on the field. Looks like red has monks out on the field as well. Both sides can be eyeing for relics relatively soon. Aims at two long swords in here, a relatively incredibly rare asset for the Romans because you can't get long swordsmen, you get legionaries. Apparently they do keep the same voice lines. Do now have these knights moving around, receive quite a bit of damage. I would just say fall back with them. We got more long swords to be pulled out by blue, very nice. Red is getting out his own knights for defense. And so blue may want to pull it off and producing more long swordsmen. He is getting some more monks, very nice. I hear a monk. Looks like a blue monk. And finds... Oh, looks like he may convert one of these other guys, but does take out the monk in time as well. It looks like these knights will fall out, escape out of there. He didn't realize that he actually had a breach right there, I guess. Red's knights advancing forward. We got some blue knights here. We'll find some guys with pointy, angry sticks. The long swordsman may want to just attack these guys. He should do very well versus these pikemen. And we do have the +2/+2, or should I say +4/+4 armor for the Roman. He's starting to transition to legionaries, I believe. So halberdiers will never, or pikemen wouldn't hurt. He can't get up the halberdiers. He does not have man-at-arms research, so he needs man-at-arms research before he gets out a legionary. Knight does go down right there. And his other knights should be able to focus on this knight, no problem. We hear a monk here trying to get himself a free knight. He does not get that knight at the moment. He'll be running away with that knight, which is probably a good idea. This pikeman could cover his retreat. We got a couple knights who came for this relic, severely wounded, but alive. And he may get the conversion there, and he does not get the conversion there. Like how it does go down. Long swordman chasing that pikeman. We got red pushing forward another round of knights. Now do you have the man-at-arms research for red? He's and as well as squire. He's eyeing for units to engage. Does get some knights converted. And he has multiple knights now here. 6 knights. Pikemen making the way forward. We've got 2 monasteries here. Looks like blue was trying to pull out mass monk in order to engage his opponents, knights. But now with the long swords, more long swords, more like cavalry. But soon we do have. Okay, maybe this research is a little bit bugged out right there. I thought it was a Imperial Age technology, not Castle Age, as I'm pretty sure that is the long swordsman research. Okay, this icon indicator is bugged out. Because to me, this looks like it is a replacement for long swordsman, not a replacement for two-handed swordsman. I thought that was the case, but this made me second guess it. So now I can get long swordsman. You have to go to the next age to get out his legionaries. Scout advancing forward. Yeah, great kill there onto that monk, and he will escape on out of there, like cavalry in pursuit. And he's like cavalry charging forward. Gotta get a number of long swordsmen here. Right now they have 5/5 armor, 10 attack.
Salve.
I heard conversion somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where though. Up north, we got these knights still camping that relic. Looks like red's monks trying to get a conversion off. Blue's going to transition to mass monk. I'm not sure how effective that is versus long swordsman. They tend to be in larger numbers of knights, but they are slower. Does get one of the long swords converted there. Very nice. That's trying to spread out the conversions there. Now got his knights advancing forward. He's pulled back these monks. Something that's do quite a bit of damage there. Make it inside the town center. Does get inside the town center there. Battering ram's not being pulled on the field. Iron the batter down the blacksmith. Blue has his own long swordsman advancing forward. And got a good number of battering rams here. They do break through that blacksmith. Now they're onto some housing. They're a bit of a home wrecker. Got some stables now being the next target. More some long swordsmen. Light cavalry research being pulled up by red. Blue's eyeing for just a big wave of long swordsmen. So the stable's not important at the moment, at least for him. At the moment, we got more monks being pulled on the field. He does not have redemption here to convert those battering rams. Trying to convert some more of these forces. Maybe eyeing for some more long swordsmen. Does get some long swordsmen converted there. Knights and long swordsmen now taking out these battering rams. Saving this last stable, though the last stable may go down. Scout does get converted there. More long swordsmen being converted there. Big fight of long swords here, but it looks like overall Blue's going to win out. He has more here. Red's course is higher quality. They have 5/5 armor. His opponent right now has still the same damage, but only 1/1. He has not even researched a single blacksmith technology, even though he has cheaper blacksmith technologies and they research faster. So of course he did lose his blacksmith there. But you really gotta get rebuild a blacksmith. He's building out crate posts there, which are good defensive defense structures. They're a bit more cost effective than castles as well. Though they can't deploy out some stuff, like all the research technology, but they can still deploy out conics. Overall, Blue just have too many long swords in here. Red needs to fall back, regroup, maybe get out some scorpions, since they're cheaper. Speaking of which, what's inside the siege workshop? Got a banner on the outside, running away. He does have 3 scorpions right here, so he... What's that? Look at it, that's not good for red. That's a lot of assets in the middle of the field. That's not going to be useful. If he deploys them out, they will get overran. He's pulling out some more long swordsmen now. He's getting out some more scorpions. I think that's all over here. He has 4 scorpions in here. He could try to pull them out, put them full ground sent, and shoot anything that gets close to them. Red's trying to engage these other long swordsmen, but thanks to his 5/5 armor, that's pretty good. Blue does get his 1/1 armor, so he's now at the 2/2. Right now, Red just needs to take time to regroup, gets out some more of these long swordsmen. How's the siege workshop getting hit? I made safe to pull out the scorpions right now and hit the use the flank reinforcements. He's actually even getting more scorpions there. They made a little bit too bold. We do have now 4 crate posts on the field. Does he have murder holes? Murder holes at this point in time is going to be very important because he's fighting against a lot of swordsmen. And his swordsmen are quite battered and bruised. Once he gets this build out, he's going to need to get out some conics. He needs to get out conics as well to get some forward reinforcements. Right now, his opponent's not pulling out only halberdiers. The scorpions, anyone deploy out now? Long swords again here, long swords. It looks like Blue may have more, but Red's higher quality. It's hard to tell who's going to win out. And it looks like Red is winning out. He may have more in general. Red's now eyeing for a forward castle himself. May want to eye for some backline siege workshops to get out a battering ram or 2. Going for a line of housing there, as well as more other defenses. I think this area is almost completely walled. Yeah, I think that area is not completely walled in. Nope, he didn't actually build this palisade wall there to actually get it constructing, so it's not walled in. And gets those scorpions now on the field. Now he has a massive force of scorpions to support out his forces. And we'll be able to protect this castle there. Some of these villagers started going down. Castle's at 85%. He still has a good number of villagers in this area. Or, not really a good number, honestly. But still has a couple of them building there, and these rest ones are actually walled in, so this castle will go up. But right now, this castle here needs to get out a centurion to support these long swordsmen. He's also getting arson research as well. He has scorpions here, but they're getting overrun by these long swordsmen. Over here, now got multiple crate posts being put on field. He's going to hit the wood line. Does abandon the wood line. He has plenty of wood over here. Collect it. As well as a bit of buybacks there. That should be delicious. Red's not pulling out some battle rams here. The siege workshop's still alive, so these siege workshops will get pull out some battle rams to help engage town centers and the Cray post. He needs perhaps to pull. Yeah, it does pull out some conics here. Conics are relatively quick spawning, and it should do reasonably well versus these long swordsmen. They won't do bad. They won't do good. They'll just do. Yeah, they'll actually do good. And stat-wise, not sure about cost effectiveness. I forget the exact costs for both off the top of my head at this moment in time. Some of these battery ramps are going down. Plus now gauging, plus since they're so stubborn, their dismounted units will still be reasonably effective in this engagement. He does, of course, benefit from the infantry armor and the blacksmith armor as well. And he does have only one level upgrade of horse armor. He's actually taking all these Cray posts and building more and more conics. He's just trying to build mass conics right now, since he does have at least 3 Cray posts on the field. Granted, 2 of them are near his opponent's space, but they're cavalry, they can move faster. Bataram is poking at these radishes, or cabbages. Oh great, not cabbages. Not that joke again. I just remember Avatar The Last Airbender. Why cabbages? We got a outpost here, very nice. That helps him spot anything that comes around, like all these long swordsmen trying to destroy that outpost. Down south, we got a wood line here. Lose a collecting gold nearby. The conics could score themselves a lot of free villagers to kill there. He knows about it. He knows about the castle. Best hit that castle now. What is going on there? We do have housing back here. Why is our housing back there? We got generals, however. Generals right now do have 2-3 inherent armor. They have +1 armor as well. And blue's now advanced to Imperial Age. Very, very nice. That could give him some advantages. Cray posts are getting overrun by the long swordsman. And the red. And looks like red resigned. Having trouble with the Cray post, had trouble with field control, unable to harass his opponent. And I think the conics were a bit too much. I guess he needed to mix in more spearmen. And with the Imperial Age there, I don't think he had enough resources to get his own Imperial Age up anytime soon. Yep. Had plenty of gold though. This is Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.